We've got a government which cannot deliver for the people. I do want to. There are some points of agreement between Owen and myself, and obviously the most obvious of those is the fact that I too would echo what he said there about sympathy with those who lost loved ones, those who read this report and think, well, my loved one was failed, my loved one could be alive today if different decisions were made. I'm thinking of friends and family members who buried loved ones without a normal funeral and forego that. And we all know in Northern Ireland how important that is in the process of mourning, and how, particularly in our own province here, there is a culture that the funeral is used as a time for the community to come together and to express their sympathy. There is an awful lot of people who forwent that and then saw someone at the head of government flout the rules. Where I would differ from Owen is he said there were allegations of rule breaking against the First Minister. There was no allegations. Everybody could see with their own eyes what was done. They could see the double standards. They could see that one party...
Well, you're talking about Michelle O'Neill here and Sinn Féin, and it's their position that the law was confusing.
They were making the law. And I mean, that speaks to itself as to the dysfunctionalism of government. If we're to believe that, and frankly I don't, because my family was very clear about what the rules were when it came to the burial of one of my relatives. My friends were very clear when it came to the burial of one of their family members, a funeral that I would have attended in normal times, that those things could not happen. So if Michelle O'Neill claims for her own purposes that she says it's confusing, I don't buy that, neither do the people of Northern Ireland. And it's a shame that Owen can't call that out as clearly as he should. The perversion of government goes to a system which denies people the opportunity to change their government, which gives all parties, including your own, a automatic right to be in government in perpetuity as of right, and that they cannot be removed. That's the problem. And if you read the report, it says in paragraph 11.194, it quotes the comments of Professor Ian Young, the Chief Scientific Advisor, from the 10th of November 2020, who says it was disgraceful. They should all hang their heads in shame. Yeah. That's all parties, not just the DUP and Sinn Féin, all parties, including your own. So, I mean, the whole system in Northern Ireland, as constituted under the Belfast Agreement, is dysfunctional. It shows, particularly in this report, it highlights that it cannot function. And that being the case, it's not just a matter of moving beyond cross-community vetoes and things like that. It's a moving beyond a system which cannot deliver. And if that means that Stormont needs to go and that we need to integrate with the rest of the UK...
I want to see what we're saying at home.